Good morning. Good morning, lovelies. How you doing? I just finished up a little workout in my private group. Every Sunday morning I do natural health Sunday practice, a little bit of exercise in my private group. Every Sunday morning, natural healthy practice, natural healthy thoughts and words and actions. Just a little bit of movement, just a little bit of breathing. Just finished off a little bit of movement and breathing for an hour, and now I just wanted to just spend some time doing a little bit of energy work, just a little bit of mental practice, just a little bit of mindset practice, just changing my mindset, just shifting myself emotionally, energetically. Right? Just doing that with a little bit of meditation, mindfulness, just a little bit of presence practice. Just practicing presence, right? Hey, how are you, Trish? I don't know if you want to join me if you've got a minute. I'm just going to practice here for a few minutes here. Whether or not you can or cannot, I'm not sure, but I'm going to be practicing anyways. I'm going to be practicing working with my energy, right? Just taking a moment to do a little bit of energy work, right? A little bit of energy healing work. It's just really being present. And we can all be present just by observing our breath. Just watching the inhale and the exhale. Can you maintain your focus on your inhale and your exhale for 5 breaths in a row without getting caught up in a thought? Can you practice managing, watching, observing your inhale and exhale breath for 5 breaths in a row? Can you tune into just your breath? Can you tune out the external noise? That's a skill. That's a practice. To be able to tune into what's your internal dialogue rather than being affected by the external dialogue or whatever is around you. That's a practice. That's a practice of tuning into the self rather than being a result or reaction to what's happening around the self. This is a big step into taking responsibility for your own energy. Right? This is a big step towards self-healing. To changing your own frequency, your vibration, your emotional state, yourself. That's self-management, self-mastery, self-governance, right? Managing your own energy. How am I nourishing myself? Nourishing myself with food, nourishing myself with my thoughts and words, nourishing myself with my actions, nourishing myself with my focus, my attention. Where I'm placing my focus or attention is either nourishing me or bleeding me. Right? That's a change of focus. That's a focus practice. Just coming to the focus on breath. Let's just practice 5 more inhales and exhales if we can, without being caught up with the external dialogue. Can we tune into ourselves and stay focused on ourselves for 5 breaths in a row? And then I'll move to our next instruction. Let's try that if you can. Try 5 inhales and exhales without distraction if you can. Just sitting with your breath, that's mindfulness. Just taking a moment first thing in the morning to sit with your breath. That brings us into our consciousness. It's not the fight or flight that we tend to move about in our day with, the energetic response that we engage with our day with typically. That fight or flight response, we're in our personality, we're in our persona. That energy is the energy that's creating our current outcomes in our life. If we want to create different outcomes in our life, we need to interact with our life in a different energetic footprint. So to change our energetic footprint is just to step out of the heightened normal role that we are in, to step down from role and come down into consciousness, which is more like a natural presence. It's a loving awareness. It's just a being, an accepting of things, a forgiving of things, a loving of things. It's a presence practice. It's a mindfulness practice. This is an energetic shift or an emotional shift, or creating an emotional or energetic shift within the body or life. So to observe the breath takes us out of the busy mind, the programmed mind, and allows us to step back into the consciousness. Now, when in the consciousness, we have the ability, the power to reprogram the subconscious mind from the consciousness space. So just observing the breath like we have done twice now, just 5 inhales and exhales, comes out of the busy mind into the consciousness mind. And then inside the consciousness, we can start to affirm positively the things that we want, the things that we're trying to create in our reality. We can come to the practice of the things that we want to grow in our reality, right? I want to grow more health and joy and happiness and love in my life. Then I'm going to have to engage with my life more often with health and joy and love in mind. It's really coming to the consciousness and then affirming positively, lovingly about yourself and about your world. It's just bringing yourself down to that breath by focusing on that breath, and then affirming positively nice things, being your own best friend, being kind to yourself. I believe in myself. Inhale and exhale with that affirmation. I believe in my value. I believe I have value. I believe I am good. Just breathe in and breathe out with those affirmations in your mind. Just an affirmation, a positive affirmation practice. Beginning your day with a positive affirmation practice. Ending your day with positive affirmative thoughts before you go to bed. Just as you rise in the morning. This is mental reprogramming time. This is how we change our energy. This is how we change our life experience with mental reprogramming, something we practice first thing in the morning, something we practice at the end of our day, something we practice while we're exercising every Sunday in our private group. Every Sunday at 11, we practice these sorts of thoughts and words while we're moving, while we're stretching, strengthening, balancing. It's an affirmation practice. It's a thought and word and consciousness practice. It's a nutrition change. It's an understanding of reality, shifting our understanding of reality. Shifting our reality by changing the way we engage with it. Affirmation is the masculine mind, the decision maker. Imagination is the feminine mind, the creator. Bringing imagination into it. Imagining with each inhale breath, you're rising your energy, you're growing, you're expanding, you're aligning with the loving energy that's here. With each inhale I take, I am aligning more deeply and intimately with my environment, with the nature, with the loving nature. Just practicing my imagination, just imaging in mind myself growing in love with each inhale. Just imagining love rising in me as I breathe in. Just an imagination practice. As you breathe out, you're just imagining your loving energy sharing out from you to the others in your world, to the people you love the most, to the people that you just share existence with, to the trees, to the earth, to out into your world. Each inhale and exhale is a sharing with your world. Each inhale takes the oxygen gift from the nature, and each exhale gives our carbon dioxide gift to our world. So each inhale and exhale is a cycle or a revolution, an interaction on a moment-to-moment basis. Just becoming aware of our intentions and our imagination in each moment is really bringing the two sides of ourself together. It's just coming into harmony. It's just coming into balance. It's just being present. It's just getting into nature. I'm just putting my feet on the earth. I'm just connecting to the natural energy of earth, the energy of Father, Son, the light, and the earth. Just connecting to that excited, invigorated hydrogen energy, that loving energy, that natural, nurturing, healing, loving energy that is here. This is balance. This is harmony. This is natural health. This is breath work. This is mindfulness. This is consciousness practice. This is self-love. This is self-care. This is healing ourselves with our own loving energy. Just practicing loving thoughts, intentions, and images in mind, imagination. Just balancing the two ends of myself. Just getting out, just getting in nature, just practicing natural health. Just loving me and just sharing love with you. Just getting myself going for the day, just beginning my day with my best thoughts, words, habits, energy, and action. Just getting myself started, just beginning my day in my very best way. If you need some help, join my private group. Join in Sunday mornings at 11 for workouts with me. Join in Saturday afternoons for workshops. Join me on my public page for Good Morning Lovelies. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get my free 10-day process on my brand new website, globalhealthandwellness.net. Just loving myself. Just sharing loving, positive thoughts and actions with all of you. I love you. I love you. I love you.